I'm just going to go over your Capital One tour real quick. Just your season with the Sparks, some team goals, personal goals, and then just some questions about you. You graduated from Tennessee and you're touring on behalf of the Capital One Cup. For other female athletes at Tennessee also looking to complete their education, what would the $2,000 mean to them if they were able to win the Capital One Cup?
Well, I think it's just, it's a really great thing that Capital One is doing. Obviously, me being an ambassador to it, I realized it wasn't there when I was there.
Right.
And, for them to have been up to date $1 million in academic or in athletic scholarships to, the different universities, it means a lot. It's obviously just bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of fun to kind of, look to see if your team's in the top 10.
Right.
You get 60 points if you win a national championship. So it's something to keep an eye on. I mean, it measures it includes all sports. And, it's something that I want to spread the word about. It's something that's great that, Capital One is doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So the next question I have is, how much did championship coach Brian Aguilar really help with the team's success last year?
Coach Aguilar is a fantastic coach. He's a great communicator. He's very knowledgeable about the game of basketball. And, he really takes in his players' point of view and opinion. And you see him really thinking about what you're saying. There's very few people that, ask your opinion and really want to take into account what you say.
Right.
And, I think he was great for the Sparks because he motivated us and built us into the team, at the end of the year that we were.
Perfect. Now, the next question, I want you to tell me a little bit about the impact that Pat Summitt had on your life.
Well, Coach Summitt has had a huge impact on my life. I think the biggest thing is, a lot of people say the right thing, but there's very few people that actually can live by and demonstrate it in the toughest of times and the greatest of times. And, she's one of those people that, some people are, do as I say, not as I do. Well, she walks the walk. And when you have somebody like that, that's such a great example. How could you not want to aspire to be like her?
Right. Now we're going to go a little bit into your season and how you've been playing. You led the team in the league in a lot of categories. So how do you continue to make yourself better, even though you've already accomplished so much?
Well, it's still in search of that national championship, that WNBA championship. It's something that I haven't accomplished, and the team hasn't accomplished in a long time. This organization. So I think you're always motivated to want to be the best and to win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want. I want to do that because I feel like when you win championships, that's something that people can't really take away from you. You can't dispute, who won the WNBA championship.
Right.
That's something that they won it, and that's that. But in terms of individual awards, I mean, that's something that people can argue about different things. But that championship, it means a lot.
Now, talk to me a little bit about your dunking game. I know you're really known for all the dunks you love to give. I mean, you were the first woman to win the dunking contest for the McDonald's competition in 2004, and then you were the first to dunk in NCAA, I believe, and then you were the second to dunk in professional, but the first to do it twice in a game, if I'm correct. Tell me a little bit about your story and as far as how dunking goes.
Well, it started off as just in high school, I wanted to dunk before my brothers. Because my brothers, I think they dunked 16, and, I was a lot taller than them, and so my dad challenged me and threw me a tennis ball, and, I just worked on it, and it was just something I did after workouts for a little bit.
Okay.
Then it kind of turned into something that, why not? Why not try to add that to my game? And, I definitely didn't ever want to be known for that, solely as she just dunks. That's all she does. So, I really tried to work hard at other aspects of my game.
Right.
something that's just, it's obviously 2 points, but it brings excitement and, attention to the women's game.
Absolutely. Aside from just your natural talent, how did you become the great player you are today?
I had 2 older brothers that I wanted to do everything they did.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I just followed them around. And they're so much older than me that, we never really played against each other. I just really, just did everything they did, and wanted to emulate their game. My oldest brother played professionally for, over 13, 14 years, and, he really challenged me. My dad was a huge influence, my mom and my dad were my coaches when I was younger, and just them pushing me to play sports. And, obviously I kind of soccer with a lot of it as well. It helped me with my foot speed and being able to see the floor and understand angles.
You would know that being an athlete, it has its highs and its lows, and you've clearly had a lot of highs, but what do you think has been the hardest thing you've had to overcome in basketball, but even in life in general?
I think the hardest thing in basketball overcoming has been my injury. I've had a great deal of setbacks from that aspect, and I love basketball so much, and I'm so passionate about it that it's been hard, sitting out and watching other people play basketball.
Yeah.
Obviously in life there's what's taught me about my injuries taught me in relating it to life is just there's obstacles in life, and it's just how you handle it, and sometimes it's not what happened, but it's your reaction to it.
Right. I read that you have a daughter, Layla, if I'm correct. How do you balance being a mom, a professional athlete, but also being married to another professional athlete? How is that schedule for you?
Well, it's definitely a balance. We've been married since my beginning playing days in the WNBA, and so I think it's definitely a partnership. My husband Sean, he's great. He's a great father. We both fill in different roles, cooking, cleaning, taking care of Layla. So it's really just a balancing act, and I've been lucky to have a lot of people that are able to and willing to help. And it's definitely the key word is balance.
I actually just have one more question for you. What do you want to accomplish in your career before it's over?
Well, winning a WNBA championship is, something that I want to accomplish. That would be, an amazing feeling, and kind of like the last little checklist, the list of things that, I wanted to do throughout my career. Obviously, another Olympics would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just to win, another Olympics would be definitely a goal of mine.
Perfect. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
No problem.